Alright, okay, let's watch this one. RAPHINHA crazy deal update. Liverpool new signing. Sterling and Aki. Let's see this. Let's go. Yeah, man. Fabrizio Romano.
At the moment, from what I'm told, on Leeds' side, they still deny to have a full agreement with any other club that is not Chelsea. So Leeds have an agreement in principle with Chelsea since Tuesday. Hey guys, welcome back on my channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to update you on the biggest stories on the transfer market. And guys, today it's time to talk about a very good player and an incredible transfer saga. RAPHINHA, but many other things happening. Sterling, Cucurella and many other players. Let's jump into it together.
We just took our intro, bro. Saying this every time, bro.
And so guys, I know that you are following this RAPHINHA story with incredible passion, because this is, I think, the beauty of the transfer market when this kind of sagas are happening with many clubs into the deal, with many things happening, with crazy changes every single minute. And guys, as of today, we have to mention that RAPHINHA is really pushing and waiting for Barcelona. He's waiting for Barca, as we know, since long time. It's always been his priority. They have this agreement on personal terms since last March, but also an agreement, of course, with Leeds is needed for RAPHINHA. And what's happening? That RAPHINHA and his agent, Deco, are trying to give Barca some time, some room, today, yesterday, in the coming hours, to find a solution and to find a way to reach a solution and to bring RAPHINHA to Barcelona. At the moment, from what I'm told, on Leeds' side, they still deny to have a full agreement with any other club that is not Chelsea. So Leeds have an agreement in principle with Chelsea since Tuesday, many days ago now. They have an agreement for 60 million pounds add-ons included. They have an agreement on everything, and payment terms, as I told you, are not a detail, because payment terms are very good in this deal for Leeds from Chelsea. But, guys, it's important to mention that Barcelona made a bid, I told you, hours and days ago. This bid is for 50 million euros plus add-ons. This is the position of Barcelona, 50 plus 10, but payment terms are completely different. Chelsea would pay the main part of the fee immediately, while Barcelona are paying less than Chelsea at the moment with the current bid add in many years. So these are the points, and this is why at the moment Leeds are absolutely not considering to confirm this agreement with Barcelona. But they know that the player at the moment has not accepted yet Chelsea proposal. So what's the situation? Chelsea are waiting and trying to find a solution with RAPHINHA and with his agent Deco. But at the same point, Barcelona are fighting. They have an agreement with RAPHINHA and Deco, but still working with Leeds, trying to find an agreement with Leeds on their side. So guys, it will take some time. The feeling is that the player wants to wait and agree to agree with any club. And so this is why we have to wait and see step by step, minute by minute, what happens on player side and on club side. Because at the moment, Leeds are still waiting for RAPHINHA decision with Chelsea bid on the table and with Barca bid on the table, but Chelsea bid has been accepted on Tuesday. So let's see, but let me say that the player is always a key factor in this kind of negotiation. So let's follow the story, guys. Then always during the weekend we will follow many other things as always. For example, one of the stories I wanted to explore with you is about Raheem Sterling, because Chelsea are progressing in talks with Manchester City for both Sterling and Ake. Both players would be keen on the move. Now it's time for Chelsea to reach full agreement with Manchester City on this deal with two players. Of course, are two separate negotiations, but we know how Chelsea are working with Manchester City on all the details, the formula of the deal, the payment terms. So there are some things to resolve before saying that it's done, but Chelsea are on the right track for Raheem Sterling, and they're working for Ake2 as centre-back. They will sign two centre-backs, and so De Ligt is the other main target, but it's still not a done deal. Let's see what happens with Koundé too in the coming days. Let me say that Man City, once they will sell at least one player between Sterling and Nathan Ake, or maybe both of them, at that point, Man City will submit a proposal for Marc Cucurella from Brighton. He's a top target for Man City. Let's see the negotiation with Brighton. It doesn't mean that it will be easy, but Manchester City will try for Cucurella as new left back. Calvin Phillips deal is done for Manchester City, everything completed and signed with the medical on Friday. And so, let me mention the final one. Congrats again to Liverpool for Mo Salah contract extension. This is like a signing, guys. Let me say that this is like a new signing for Liverpool because he was out of contract in summer 2023, but Liverpool, with their owners and with a really good salary to Mo Salah, he's going to be among the 5-6 best paid players in the world, and this is how Liverpool did it, changing the situation after Sadio Mane leaving the club, but then signing fantastic player like Darwin Núñez, fantastic talents like Fabio Carvalho, I love him, and Calvin Ramsey, and then extending Mo Salah contract.
Why did he say I love him, bro? What do you mean by that?
Really important because they were facing a problem with Mo Salah, maybe to have the player out of contract during the World season, and they resolved the problem, they reached an agreement, Mo Salah stays at Liverpool for 3 years. Congrats to Liverpool because this kind of negotiations, this kind of strategies make the difference in the transfer market. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on these transfer stories, this crazy Raphinha saga, but also Mo Salah, Cucurella, Sterling, and many other things. I wait for you here in the comments. Let me know, what do you think?
He calls them things, bro. Legend.
And also, turn on the notification bell, guys. You're not gonna miss any update. Like this video, and see you soon with Fabrizio.
Romano. Nice. Great video, man. Great video. Love.